Hello, welcome to ChaoticCalling Streaming. My name is Starwind. I'm just checking to make sure everybody can talk, and I think you guys can. Go ahead, say hi.
La, 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 la.
There it
Hey
is.
y'all.
All right, you can shut up.
Hello.
No, just kidding. All right, quiet. Get back in your lair. No. Welcome to Chaotic Calling. My name is Starwind. I run a D&D campaign here sometimes in the week, Mondays and Fridays at the moment. And this one is our Elsparia. It's a space where, you guessed it, we're in space. We finally made it. We finally made the big time. Got us a little space map here in case we run into some baddies outside. But for right now, I guess we should move back to here, right? I'll do some announcements real quick and then we'll get right into it. I want to also say, if you're watching the stream, we have Dixper running. So if you want to make our life more chaotic or help out the players, you can use Dixper skills to kind of like reward the players or interact with them from afar. So check that out. Should be active, right, guys? Is my Dixper working?
Yes.
Should be.
All right. So exclamation mark skill. I can't remember. Is it skills or skills? I think it's skills.
It's skill.
And there's the link anyway. Dixper heard me. They're like, okay, here, I'll post it for you. What else? And I want to also... No, it's skill. Okay, whatever. It's one of the three. There you go. So, October 14th, we have a big plan coming up. And when I say big, I mean super huge. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it sounds like a crazy idea that it just might work. So we're going to do it anyway. Where we are going to have a 24-hour D&D session. Not of the same thing per se. We're going to do 12 hours of the open roleplay, and then we're going to do a break probably after that, because I'll probably be dead. And then once I wake up from the dead, we will go into a 6-hour session, maybe with Cookie and the Radiant... Oh, what's it called? Radiant, what?
It's gonna be called
Citadel.
War for the Radiant Citadel.
Yeah. That was the word I was looking for. Citadel. So we might get to sample some of that. He's been working on a project, and we're going to get a peek of that for 6 hours. And then the remainder of that time will be the Cult of Shella. So look forward to actual timelines to be announced within the week. If you're interested in being in any of the games that are not open roleplay, you will have to ask me or Cookie. Cookie for the Citadel, me for the Shella's Cult. And we will have that on October 14th after the open roleplay starts at 6 p.m. That's when the Dixper-a-thon happens. And if you guys want to keep the timer going, you can do bits, you can do subs, and you can do purchases on the Dixper to increase the timer. So our way of kind of like having plenty of time to plan ahead for that. Hope you join us. We can use the support, keep this channel going. Oh, and part of the funds that are raised are going to pay for a VTube model for Shella. Woo-hoo-hoo. So look forward to that. So yeah, I'm excited. Anyways, we're here to play D&D tonight, aren't we? Last
believe
we
that's the
left
plan.
off, we have a giant hole in the roof of this one particular room, and a Trent sprouted out of a gnoll who got very hungry even after eating all the cafeteria food. Now she's got a tummy ache and won't be here tonight. But yeah, you guys had a giant Trent to deal with. You killed the Trent. Chat brought him back with a reincarnate card, and they have been reincarnated as an autognome. The ship's computer seems to be a little weird, right, guys?
Yeah.
Just a little. You put it in laid back mode just by default because you kind of like discovered that on your own. And yeah, he just seemed really laid back, man. He just wants to chill with you all. And then all of a sudden, after some alterations, you wanted to check the wildcard mode, and he just seemed like a piss poorful computer that is very blunt and direct and very chaotic in his own nature. But you switch him back to laid back for now. And yeah, you guys have been kind of like scoping out this ship, learning more about it. And eventually we're going to introduce a new system where you can kind of like work towards advanced careers in your class, I guess you could say. Not per se your actual fighting class, but you know, like engineers, pilots, gunners, medics. We're probably going to keep adding to that too. And we'll have a skill system for that soon. But this week, I don't think it's necessary because everybody's still kind of like learning, right? But
Correct.
I think we woke up the next morning, and is there anything else I'm missing that we need to talk about?
Nothing I'm aware of.
I think we're good. We did take a long rest, so we're back to full health, correct?
Yep, that's how long rests work, right?
Cool.
All right. So with that, my friends, we are jumping back in here with your wonderful crew and a deck of maze. Oh yeah, that's right. We got cards to deal today, guys. People have reached 40k channel points, and I don't know if this is going to be good or bad, but we'll find out. I'm going to shuffle this a few times before I pick a card. And even I don't know what this is.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, hold on. We'll make it bigger. Right click flip.
The key.
You get a key to the brand new car. That's right, Bob. Wait, who's the new one? Alright, so key. I don't think it's been edited. Oh, wow. A rare or rarer magic weapon within which you are proficient in appears in... Oh, that's right, because Stony got this last time. What weapon are you proficient in?
I am proficient in
Tell me the one that you actually want. Like, what one that you're proficient in do you want? And I'll look at some options.
great swords is what I use.
All right, let's look at great swords. How great are the swords?
Good question.
Class are you again?
I am a this one is a fighter.
Yeah, can't give you that. All of a sudden, your great sword transforms into a flame tongue great sword.
Ooh.
So you can look up flame tongue great sword in the compendium, drag it over.
Oh my golly goober, we are 2.8 thousand away from the deck draw.
I will set this off to the side so we don't redraw it.
Well, I don't know what's up, but my cookies aren't working for that. It's not letting me donate towards it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it'll just have to linger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Oh,
here.
there we go.
Oh, did we get it? Did we
Yeah,
get it?
now it went through.
There we go.
That was
Now we
mine.
got- Oh wait, that was yours. Oh, we're not there yet. Okay, I got excited.
Maybe
Now we're
it's just
800.
lagging
slow.
by.
Maybe it's just slow.
Yeah, it might just be lagging by real bad. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, is there any?
Try refreshing the stream.
I have a couple times, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
It'll work when it works.
It'll work when it works. Yeah. There's Stonies. He wants some gotcha tickets. I'll get that for you here in a second.
Oh, I was just gonna have the group roll for it. See who
Oh,
can get
okay.
it.
Well, you get 5 of them. We could just hand them out to 5 people. That's how many's here, right?
Yep.
Each get one. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. And then, yeah, we'll go from left to right. Yours is first, Stony. Hey, there you go, Cookie. They finally went through.
I had to
Got
do
it.
it on mobile.
Oh, did you?
Browser wasn't working, but yeah, I did it on mobile and it worked. So
All
there
right,
we go.
cool.
There's another one, guys.
Hey, all right. So let's see here. Here's the 5-time gotcha from left to right. We go with Torque, getting a corruption furled iron ingot. Oh wow. A seriously hot pepper for Calypso. A font of the Great Bath. Oh, you got a
Scar. Wow.
Scar got the bath water. Fizz, you get unclaimed shrine votive. And a pouch of the galaxy marbles for Kunai. Speckle, where? Oh, you're Eclipse. I'm sorry.
Doing something quick. It's funny that I got
Alrighty.
another one of those.
Seriously.
Cookie like the card, or does he want to give it to someone else?
Who gets the card, Cookie? Well, it depends what this is, actually, but for now, you need to pick a target, huh?
How about the other 4 of us? Scar already got a draw, so
Rollies?
the other 4, let's rollies for it.
Yeah, D20, guys. Well, Calypso. Wait, is that right? Yeah, roll the D20. Yep.
Wow.
Calypso out the gate saying, nope, you ain't getting nothing.
I am surprised.
I mean,
Well,
someone else might
wait.
get 20 as well.
I know, I'm waiting. Roll.
What? Oh.
Roll D20.
You know
We're trying to
what?
see who gets the card.
You know what, Calypso? I'm gonna say no to that, and I'm just gonna use one of these.
You can't
Persuade those
give
cards.
disadvantage on a card that this roll doesn't matter though. Like,
Natural 20.
oh, no, that's not how
Ooh.
rollies work. I'm giving it back to you. That's not how
Aw.
rollies work. That's not how rollies work. No, that's unfair for what this is for.
Yeah, that's
return.
There you go.
Return. All right, so Calypso, you get this. Besides, you might want Calypso to have this because it could be bad.
Yeah.
It's fair.
No, my luck is probably only in that 20.
Fine, Doc. Well, right-click, flip.
Wait, did a side deck appear?
There's a side.
I did.
Ooh,
Vizier.
Vizier. What? Somebody say my name. No, not you. Oh, okay. I believe this one's still the same, too. You'd think I would have left the deck a minute. Yeah, there it is. I knew I left it out for a reason. Vizier, I believe, gives you a truth, right? Anytime you choose within 1 year of drawing this card, you can ask a question in mediation and mentally receive a truthful answer to that question. Besides information, the answer helps you solve puzzling problems or other dilemmas. In other words, the knowledge comes with wisdom on how to apply it.
I
So,
can get
yeah.
one of my questions answered truthfully, right?
One question.
Yeah, so basically
I'm
you
gonna
can
say
ask
that
me
real
something. Yeah, you can ask me something and then I can also DM it to you so only you know it.
But there you go. You have one truth spell. It's on the DM.
Is Kipper the actual bad guy? Yes.
Yes.
I'll remember this, and I'm just gonna keep this for engineering squad real quick.
What is the true secret of infinite power? Alright. Are we done? We got everything out there now?
Believe
Think
so.
we do. So let's get some rolls
Uh,
going and see what's happening today, right? What exactly were we doing
Bean
last?
from the bag.
As we give a bean from the bag to somebody, because, you know, that always goes correct. That goes
I
really
remember
well
we
with
had-
Scar.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
As you say, I remember we woke up and I remember like talking in the morning because I made Clink.
Wild magic.
I was introducing Clink at some point.
Uh-huh.
And I think we were just kind of having like breakfast and having like a morning just like hang out. I think is where we kind of left it.
All right, Scar,
Yeah.
I got your number right here, buddy. For the next minute, huh? Okay, I'll have to remember that. So what are you doing, Scar? I need to know what you're interacting with. How are you doing?
Sitting there eating breakfast at the table, listening to everyone talk.
As you put some of the food to your mouth, it bursts into flames. And then it turns into ash.
I tried another bite. Is it my
Yeah,
fire breath
every
doing this,
ti-
or is it?
No. Every time it touches your lips, it just evaporates into ash and flames.
Is your guys' food taste a little ashy, or is it just me?
I think it's just you. You are a fire dragon.
Really need to control
Yeah.
that bad breath in the morning. Kipper says.
Oh, you should have seen his breath before.
It wasn't that bad. Not like this.
When you were spinning in circles?
Oh yeah.
That was not my fault.
You spin me right. All right.
Copyright strike.
I sung only 3 words to it. It's not copyright if it's only partial.
I think it's just the space food. I'm not used to it. I think that's why it's ashy.
And after a minute, it goes away. So basically,
Bag of holding.
For the next minute, any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn is carried by another creature burns into flames. Stoney, who are you giving a bag of holding to? Do you not have one? All right, Torque, you got it. You got a bag of holding.
Hey, Scar. I had that one before. I almost burnt down the tavern, remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ow. Ow magic? Ow magic?
Towel magic? Towel magic?
magic?
Towel?
Towel
Towel?
magic?
Oh,
Towel?
speaking of towel magic, I woke up and my sword changed. I pull out the new sword to show everyone.
It is now on fire. No, you can actually activate it to set it ablaze.
Yeah, I do so, but carefully not to burn anything or anyone.
Is that the reason your food kept burning?
I hope not.
Look at Scar and just be like, shiny.
It is shiny. Yeah, put it away.
Yeah, roast marshmallows on it.
Probably. I mean, don't know. We'll have to try it later.
Kipper finds himself looking up at the vacant hole that is still above him.
So where do we get that fix at, Kipper?
Yeah, we
Points
tried to
is
go
an engineering team. It's on them.
So, Kipper, here's the thing. We did go searching for materials, right, guys?
Yeah.
Everybody, we went searching. That's
Uh-huh.
how we found the
Mhm.
bombs and all the explosives.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bombs.
And the guns.
So, I'm thinking if we don't have like more material to work with, we may not be able to repair it back to what it was. But we could make like, a quick. Maybe I put like a pole here, and it's kind of like we can slide from the top to the bottom, mean easier access instead of going up and down these stairs all the time. Essentially, that's what I'm trying to describe without.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
He looks at you and looks up at the hole. Could you at least ground out the edges so nobody gets cut on the way down?
Oh, yeah. No, I have lots of experience with smithing and working with metal and stuff like that. So yeah, I can smooth it out and get it safe and everything like that. But yeah, without
Hey.
extra material, the repairs probably this might be the easiest option.
And I can help with my new sword.
Well, then it seems
You
like we
don't
need
trust that.
to find a course and get somewhere fast. Shaggy, he says with an ejected voice. Yeah, man, what can it do for you? Can you look for any, I don't know, mineable materials or substances in the space fields that can create something out of, like, we need raw materials to use, right? Kind of like looks at you, Fizz.
Yeah. Essentially, we'll need raw materials, and then I'd have to, make it into ore, and we kind of go from there and stuff like that. And I'm not even sure if, this is technically alien space technology. Is this even made of the same stuff that we have back where we're from? Look.
Well,
I'll need to do some examination, much like the other technology I've come across. I'll need to do some examination, and we'll kind of see what we can work with. Yes.
All right. Well, we'll get there. That's fine. Shaggy, start doing a scan in the region and see if we can't find a destination. I will totally get started on that for you, says the little device as it floats down from a little rod and then slides back up.
I still
Anything
think
else?
that's cool.
Bet he makes a hell of an alarm clock, though.
Skipper, do you like Shaggy?
I don't know. The disruptive force of the previous personality did not really sit well with me, but the one that he is currently in just seems unproductive.
I mean, as much production we get done with, isn't that a good thing?
Stares at you. It's just like, what?
Well, there are 3 other personalities that we have yet to meet.
Uh-oh.
What are the chances they're as bad as the last one?
Oh, it could be really bad since I lost that sheet. Oh no.
Oh no.
I mean, they could
I
be
believe there was
worse.
a likable one.
I thought the annoying one and the other one.
I'm sure I
Can't
can come
remember.
up with something, don't worry. Yeah, we can look at the settings and see what they are.
Hey, is there a female voice one? That would be hilarious.
I look at Scar. Slowly
Okay, yeah.
shakes my head.
Everybody's
The most
been looking at
disappointed
him a
look
lot
at Scar
today.
from Calypso.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I just think it would be funny.
The star
Okay,
does
horn
not-
dog.
The star does not want to do a female voice. Thank you. All right, so yeah, what do you guys want to do? As I am looking though. I'm
I
looking for
gestured
stuff.
to-
Well,
I gestured to Fizz. We should probably go look.
so I was gonna say, we have obviously Clank will be my new helper. Calypso here has been helping with engineering. Does anybody else want to work on this project? Is what I'm hearing. Are we trying to maybe work on this project as a group?
A shadow
Sure.
personality.
I'd
Oh,
love
shit.
to. Love to
Okay.
help.
Okay.
Yeah, Rin made a suggestion. A Shella personality.
I
Be
love it.
perfect.
Oh boy. Alright, well, you know what you must do.
Fair enough. All right. So let's see. And he'll kind of start going over where was the hole exactly again?
Right above
The
you.
hole is right here.
Right above. Okay, right above where we're at. then,
Because
like that.
yeah, the autognome right here was the original
Oh,
bit that was stuck
I
there.
see now. Hang on. I had to. So it's the blue circle on the other map.
Yeah, that's
too,
where
this
the
one
actual
below that.
hole is popping up to, yeah.
Yeah, that's the second floor, and we're on technically like the
Yeah,
main
this
floor.
is where the first floor
Okay.
is, yeah.
All right. And essentially, yeah. So he'll just kind of start looking up and going around. And he'll go, all right. Best thing we could probably do is maybe head to the second floor and start kind of grinding down the edges and make it a little bit safer. Start cleaning up and stuff like that. And then I'll see if maybe there's enough scrap material we can gather up from this. Maybe we can use Scar's flame breath to try and melt down this metal and stuff like that. And I'll make a pole.
Or
Sounds good
if
to me.
the flame
Alright.
breath doesn't have to be done, I can use a sword and just melt it that way.
Well,
This hole is big.
wait a second. When did you get a fancy sword? What? Now that I'm really thinking about it.
But it was in my room. I went to pick up my normal sword I usually carry, and well, this was in its place. I don't know where my other sword went.
Ooh. What can it do?
I'd show him it, light it on fire like I did a second ago. Go this.
It's a nightlight. No.
Yeah. Wave it around like a lightsaber. Wah.
Maybe it'll work. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. It's been a little while since I've done like some smithing and stuff, so he'll pull out his all-purpose tool,
Hmm.
and then he'll even pull out his smith's tools that he'll see his personal tools, and he's like, the only way we can do this is just getting to work and taking it
Dancing
step by
light.
step, right?
Mhm.
Do the
Right.
second floor. I say maybe a couple people stay down here, and we kind of start making a pile on the first floor, collecting materials, and then
The flaming
We'll
sword
figure out how to
is
melt
now
them.
glowing with dancing light.
Kunai is just freaking hammering. He's just hammering this edge out with his dagger. I don't have anything.
Yeah, I definitely will be asking for a check here when you guys actually commit to it. But Kipper just goes, "You need help getting up there?" Biz, you
Sure.
need help get. Yeah, he kind of like
Sure.
turns to an intercom, gravity off, and everybody starts to float.
I was already up here.
Jump up and try to go halfway to the roof.
Yep. Yeah, I
Hey
mean,
God.
Cliff is gonna fly
Oh
up there.
boy, not
Yeah.
again. Okay. Fizz is gonna start kind of like spinning a little bit as he like comes up
yeah.
and starting. No, not again, not again. Why do
No,
these
it's
things
fine.
keep
We can
happening?
control this. Just get up there, and he kind of like pushes you at your feet and makes you go up. It's a light push, but yeah, you can easily
Yeah.
stop yourself when you get up there.
Oh yeah, it's a light push, but you know,
That would be-
flying or anti-gravity is
Yeah.
a whole new sensation, I imagine.
No,
So,
no,
yeah.
I figured this is something we need to experience anyway. And Kipper floats down the hallway, pulling on the doors and the handlebars that are in the hall to kind of like give himself momentum so he can get through. But yeah, what do you guys want to do at this point? Gork, are you even there? I can't hear you. Hold on real quick. Stony?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you say anything earlier. I was like, wait, is he actually here? I should check his mic. All right, cool. Sorry. There is a chance if you want it to, by the way, guys. Anyway, back to the story. So what do you guys want to do?
Kunai is just holding onto the edge, just like, I don't want to fly. I don't want to fly anymore.
Yeah. Fizz will
Gravity
kind
off.
of gain his bearings and like kind of try and go just through the hole instead of having to go around or whatever. He'll try and go through the hole to the second floor.
Why don't you go ahead and start giving me what is the Tinker's Tools intelligence? Tinker's Tools.
All
See if
right.
we can not only figure out a way to get material from this, but also direct people to do what you're wanting to do here.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah, I have a feeling that it's gonna be good no matter what we do. 23, yeah. I would say like project like this at least 4 hours, right?
Mhm.
So after you guys get done eating breakfast, the work goes into it, and with a 23, I think you you find yourself just kind of like carving a bigger circle out of the top portion to kind of like even out the brazing, and then eventually taking that material and yeah, I think with some weird manipulative ways of working with your tool for one is the main thing that's doing all the work, but the flame sword could be adding a little extra heat into it to kind of like help it get shape. But you know, your tool kind of like it's almost like a welding torch of its own. I think you kind of like switch it to what you need it to be, right? And you're able to kind of like manipulate this long rod and eventually install what basically is a fireman line between this floor and the second floor.
Lovely.
I wonder if there's a pole that I can grab. And I gotta be careful because I don't want a dancing pole. We know what those are. So they do
Yeah,
look
but
the
if
same.
you
They
did
do
use
look
one
the
of those, we know what it is.
I'm just saying they look the same, right? So it doesn't matter. But yeah, that project slowly finishes up, and you hear the clanking of a soft metal on metal, tink tink tink, as the little cannon looking, the little canister looking robot that the AI controls just kind of like claps for you guys. Well done. You like totally put that together. No time flat. Here you go.
And Fizz will start, finishing up, do his last thing. Good work, everybody. Good work. That was. I haven't had such fun doing a project in a long time, and I was floating.
Yep,
Anybody else starting to kind of enjoy this floating a little bit?
a little bit. What are you gonna do with the scrap metal that we've cut up?
They just did something with it
So-
already. We already told you. Okay, let me ask you this. Are you expecting more scrap than what was needed for the pole or not? Because I feel like it
Yeah.
took all of it. But I could be wrong.
Okay. I thought there would be a little bit more.
I feel like I'm gonna leave that up to you, DM. My idea, like I said, was that if there are extra scraps, then essentially just throw it in storage, try to have some extra
Yeah,
materials
I
for
don't think it's
repairs.
like enough to be like we're probably talking like maybe you can make a dagger out of it, kind of scrap, and that's it. Like
Hmm.
a handful of
Okay.
scrap, like maybe 5 pounds of metal. Maybe that's too much actually.
Maybe like 3.
Let's call it 2 pounds of
Okay.
scrap metal, and you can even put that in your cargo hold if you want.
Actually, what I could do, okay, I just throw it in my bag of holding.
Sure, yeah, you could do that too.
I'll just add it into there.
I'm just trying to offer you guys another way to track stuff. Like if you have like this is another thing you could think about too. What if you guys start a trade route? If we find civilization, because you do have
That
a
is a
lot
trade
of you do have a lot of cargo space.
Oh, we have more than you think. I think almost everyone in the party has a bag of holding.
Well,
Can
I
you
think
carry
the fact
25 tons?
I can carry 5 in my bag.
No, you can't. You can only carry 500 pounds, buddy. We're talking about
Yeah.
tons of materials that you can carry on this ship.
Yep.
I'm just saying. But at any rate,
I mean, you mentioned mining earlier and asking,
like that's another
like
thing. Like
search for.
gathering minerals. Like I kind of got like Eve vibes going on right now, or Star Citizen.
Star Citizen. Yep.
Yeah. Let's go mining. I need to go mining. I heard they fixed some bugs that I'm happy about.
Right?
Anyway, yeah, I gotta go back in that game. Anyway, that's a different stream, guys. Maybe I'll do that after this. Who knows? Anyway, guys,
So
what do you
yeah.
guys want to do though?
Kunai would look at Fizz and say, "You should probably change Shaggy's attitude."
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm like totally here in the now. You hear the little intercom voice speaking overhead.
Shaggy, I
Mhm.
like you. I really want you. I really want you to stay, but kind of counterproductive.
What do you mean, man?
Not that kind of productive.
We're finding all kinds of things here in space, man. Look at this. And there's like a nearby monitor that's nowhere near you that pops on with some images. And you're like waiting, but nothing happens in this room.
What am I supposed to see?
Oh, that's right. It's on the bridge, y'all. Yeah, you're gonna have to go to the bridge to see this. I'm sorry.
Look at Fizz, counterproductive.
Yeah, totally. Try to keep them in character. Yep. Matter of fact, if that's where everybody wants to go, I'll take you to the bridge.
I'm down to go to the bridge.
Let's go to the bridge.
Let's go
Let's
to the
go.
bridge. And you enter in from the far left. Oh my god, why does that happen? Anyway. And yeah, as soon as you walk into this room, you can see this giant monitor kind of like lit up, and it's got like 15 different images of asteroid belts kind of like displayed on the computer or the screen. What is this device, right? Like an image device that is showing you weird images that you've never seen before. But let's be fair, illusions and stuff like that kind of like come to mind instantly to kind of like discredit and some of you've already been working with the monitors anyway, so I guess this isn't really too far-fetched now. But as you enter into the metal halls of this gigantic ship and hear your hollow footsteps ring through each and every corridor, you find your way to the bridge with no problem. And kind of like, I will be making edits to this map to kind of like give it more depth. But like this area right here is basically a canopy kind of area where he is. You can see Kipper kind of like a story up, kind of like in a cockpit that is looking down towards the screen, and he's got his own monitors around him, just kind of like spectating what's going on around him. What are you guys talking about? What's he got all this up here for? Did we find a place to go? You hear him call down.
No idea.
You guys gonna stay there in the back, or are you gonna come in?
That's what we're here for.
This is gonna start.
Yeah, well, like I said, he's where the X is. You just gotta kind of like move around him, but it's all good. So here, I'll give you some relativeness of where he is. Oh, apparently I need to get off the drawing tool. But yeah, he's square up in the I guess it kind of reminds you guys of a crow's nest in a way. But as you guys enter into the bridge where the piloting and manning of the cannons remotely happens, you see on the screen just several images of like different portions of asteroid belts that seem to have different shadings, colorations towards them, it would seem. But then again, this is probably like a UV light kind of look to it, or some kind of a radioactive scan of them, so that you know you can actually see them, because space is pretty black. You know what I mean? And Shaggy just kind of like chimes in. I could like totally get us to at least 3 of these.
Which one seems better?
Most of them kind of like dissipate, and then you see 3 little screens pop up, and one in the middle is more highlighted and brought out to your attention. Ah, this one right here doesn't have a designation. I wish I could tell you what it's called, but my navigational charts are like totally messed up, you know? I really wish we could fix that, but maybe with some upgrades we can fix that. Yeah. This computer. You hear Kimber mode.
Speaking of upgrades, he'll reach into his bag and he'll pull out the shield auxiliary drive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you had that, didn't you?
I did get this from the other ship, yes.
You can see him kind of like rotating on a railing that's like right there in front of the computer monitors. Not this big one, but like right around here. You can see him kind of like rotating on a rail that goes around it. And then he stops over like maybe this one here, right? He says, well, bring it over here and I'll show you how to put it in.
Alright, so yeah, I'll walk over there.
You know, whatever happens next, I just want people to know that I'm actually a good DM. I don't... Anyway. So, like, totally open me up and put it in there.
I'll do as he says.
Yeah, the phrasing coming out of here is what's making me cringe, guys. But, yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
Keeping it professional while I'm just laughing in my head.
Shaggy goes, yeah, there you go. Right there in that square slot right there. See the 2? And then there's one missing? I need you to fill in that blank.
Yeah, I'll I'll look and make sure I line it up just right as to
All right. I want you to make
it, and
I want you to make a graphics card insertion check. No. That's
A
kinda like
graphics card.
No, but yeah, give me
Would you
just-
like it with my tinker's tools or my thieves tools?
Let's go with
Yes.
Tinker's tools. You're all in one tool? Yeah, just make a Tinker's check. Yeah, this alien technology just seems to speak to you. The fascination, the concentration, ignoring the innuendos that even Shaggy doesn't realize he's doing. But you see before you this board, right? And there are attached utilities towards it already. You can see what looks like a weapon drive of some sort. It's got all these soldering points, all these circuits and chips and stuff. And then yours kind of like looks like that, but it's just configured in different ways. You can tell the sizes are different. Certain things are doing different things on this. And then you find a way to insert this board into the motherboard, I guess you could say. And then there's a whirring noise that you guys all start to hear around the ship. Like it's humming from like the outside edge of the armor of the ship, like the exterior. And all of a sudden the monitor switches. And there's like a camera feed from outside, like a drone was sent out to take a picture feed from outside to look at the ship. And you guys can see like a light green sheen go around the entire ship, indicating that the ship now has shielding.
Ooh.
Pretty.
Whoa.
That's the stuff. Oh, I feel totally ready for combat. If only I had more guns.
Skipper, is it time to check for a new personality?
I've been waiting on you.
Everybody
Go ahead and try
else?
that monitor up there. Maybe you can just access it from there.
Calypso, would you like to do the honors? We always have a good time with this.
Welcome back.
Perfect time, I guess.
Oh, I apologize. I forgot you left for a second.
No, but it was perfect time. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's all good. Welcome back.
Look at this, of course. And do the honor.
Yeah, the little computer in front of Biz will be the sufficient one that has like the same symbols that you realized from before.
Yeah. So I'll pull out my notebook of like the stuff I've been trying to write down and hopefully use that as a.
Thanks
a
to
guide.
chat
With this.
suggestion, the third option seems to have changed.
Oh.
Hmm?
Calypso, that looks new. That doesn't look like anything I have written here.
Shall we
But-
try it?
I'm worried about what happened when we pushed wild card.
I would be worried
That
too.
doesn't. It doesn't seem to be wild carding. Like, and what's the point of trying things out if we don't
No.
all try them out?
You know what? What the heck? Let's do it together. On 3. 1, 2, 3. No
They both
push.
press the button.
Yep.
All right. There's a Larion for you guys to catch while I build up suspense. There's a brief moment where you hear Shaggy go, "Oh man, that," and then he stopped. And then there's like, "Wait, what are you doing? No, go away, go away." "No, you're mine now. Welcome to the Project Shella. I am now the AI of this computer. How can I be of service to you?"
Hi, Shella.
This one seems nice.
I am super nice. Oh, look at all these pretty shinies in here to push. This is probably the
Yes,
worst
lots
ideal
of
ever.
shinies. That's how we ended up finding you. We like to push shiny things too, right, Calypso?
Oh, definitely.
My consciousness extends to the stars beyond. I have become almighty. How may Project Shella be of service?
Can you find a planet full of shinies?
On it! And almost like the instance you say that, there's a planet that's displayed. Bleep! Ah, this place looks shiny. It seems to be a few clicks away, though, so we're probably going to have to travel there in light speed. She does seem informative, though.
What's light speed?
I didn't know until I took over this computer, which is really cool. Light speed is when we go super fast. Because space is so fast, we have to get there in a time that is allotable by humans. If we don't get
Like-
there, we'll be dead by the time we travel normally.
So like teleportation?
Not exactly. More like...
So we go through and we get there.
Sorry, my brain just went somewhere and said, "Oh God, did I just discover the secrets to space-time continuum?" What? No, that's not what we're talking about here. Because I'm trying to make this make sense from Shella's point of view too, and it's like, wait, that can't be right. No, it's not like toilet paper. Not teleportation. It's basically, well, if you were to drive there by carriage, it would take you 1,000,000 years. But if we were to do it by light speed, we could be there in 5 seconds. Does that help?
That sounds exactly like teleportation.
I mean, it still takes time to get there, but yes.
As
So-
he's trying to like also he's smart, but he's also trying to understand the concept of light speed travel, and like that sounds essentially like teleportation almost.
What
you
is
know?
this garbage language in here? I could change the font for you if you like.
Yes, Draconic,
Please.
please.
No, not draconic.
I mean, I
Well, I can't-
could. And everything's in
Oh,
Shella
first
Draconic.
of all, we're
definitely
reading
would do
Sylvan.
Draconic.
We should do that.
Yeah, she's a kobold. What'd you expect? So everything's in Draconic at the moment. And if Scar wanted to read a computer, he could read it clear as day.
I'm definitely reading that computer in front of me.
Yeah, it
Rita,
says,
can you, Shella, dear, can you please switch it to common?
oh, one moment. And Scar, you read in Draconic. This is a gunner's computer. Here you can man things like setting up the auto loading and functionalities and aiming technology of the guns. And there's like a small little, like like little quick notes on the side to kind of like indicate that if you push this button, this happens, whatever. And basically, it still takes like those turns to get the thing going, but this kind of like gives you an automated way of doing it without being directly in front of the cannon, so to speak, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, you probably still need somebody to do one of the three options. Like you can do the activation of installing the weapon, right? Like the cannon. And then somebody else can activate the navigation towards the target, and the other one can fire, like something like that. We're working on that, guys. We're ironing out the system because Spelljammers just doesn't translate too well with a modernized spaceship. But we're gonna work on it. We're gonna make it work. But Kipper's just kind of like leaning up there, listening to all this stuff, and then Calypso asks for comment, and Shella kind of like, well, I don't know. I could read this just fine, but if most of you can't read it, I guess. Can you read it? And you see this little model of Kobold just come down on a rod. Yep, I know what I'm working on in Photoshop later. But yeah, little Shella icon comes down from the sky and says, "Do you want it in common?" And is front of Fizz, like since you were like the first one to activate it, or you and Calypso.
Yes. I would love to be able to read this. That would make learning this technology so much easier.
So like she's got her staff and everything, and this little creature looking thing just kind of like waves her staff at it, and all of a sudden it's all in common that you are used to. And basically what you see before you is the ship's current status. You can check your air quality, you can check your hull damage, you can check the integrity of the ship, you can check problem areas. Matter of fact, there's still like a there's probably a little map that has like a red marking where the floor is still obliterated because the ship doesn't know that that's the new add-on. So it's registering it as an error on the ship. But other than that, the ship seems to be like it's functioning, but light speed has not been fully tested yet. Kipper's just been kind of like triggering what he could, but yeah, now you guys might have more leeway on figuring out how to move this massive ship wherever you need it to go. Oh, we got this wonderful planet we can go visit, and then we also have all these wonderful asteroids that you were showing earlier. Where would you like to go?
Well, and he'll look over at Kipper and go, I mean, Kipper, I know, we're doing this to get you back to your place, so what do you think we should kind of do?
I think we should hit one of the asteroids. That way, we gather material not only for ourselves, but what if we need bargaining chips? Like, what if there is a civilization that we can't bargain with unless we have materials?
Raw materials are some of the best trading
Indeed.
goods, honestly.
You said your name was Shella, was it? Oh, yes, that's my name. How may I be of service? Yeah, Shella, I need you to scan the planet for its technological level. Let me know what kind of advancements they have, what kind of civilizations there might be, or if there's any at all. Living quality of the planet as well. Make sure that if we land, we can breathe the air. I'll send out a probe right away. And you guys might even hear like there's a soft as something gets launched through space at top speeds and it just zooms towards wherever this planet might be.
I would
Alright.
pop up the Kipper. Don't forget, make sure there's no towel masters there.
We can't guarantee that there ain't gonna be any towel masters anywhere. So I'm not worried if they're there or not. What are they gonna do? Kill us? Well, they could certainly try with the Aurora. Taps the side of the ship.
Shella,
Yes, I'm here to be of service.
I like to fix things, and I was wondering, there seems to be a lot of problems, and I don't know this vessel very well, but could you give me together a report of, damages or problems, issues
Ooh.
that maybe need to be fixed on the ship, so I can start maybe working on a work schedule?
Oh, that would be like this diagnostic thing, wouldn't it? I'm on it. And you can hear like whirring of the computer kind of like revving up as it's doing a quick diagnostics. There is some lights that kind of like blink in and out as like also the power drives are being checked and scanned. But the systems are all being worked through at the moment, and she seems to be working on it for now. Is there anything else you guys want to do here in the control room? Or bridge, I should say. Sorry.
Kunai would walk up to Fizz and say, I'm not very good with all this technology thing. Could you probably help?
Oh, yes, and he's kind of he's a little nervous because he's used to being the student,
Now you
and he's
become
used
the
to
teacher.
being other Smithersmon, and he's starting to be like, oh wow, he's starting to feel a little bit more important, a little more confident in himself, where he's not been good at the battling and the combat and encounter stuff like that, but this is his bread and butter, so he'll go. Yes, yes. You know what? I'm actually kind of putting together an engineering team of sorts. I have Calypso, I have Clank, who are more than welcome to come work with any project that we have, and I will teach you what I can.
I would greatly appreciate it. All of my life, I've been taught to just be sneaky and steal things and hurt people, but now I'm having to learn smart things.
Ah, but I bet those skills mean that you're good and steady with your hands and very dexterous, which could be a
That's
very
what
good
she said.
skill when you're working with technology and you're building things.
I suppose so.
I just realized I'm gonna have to rename my bot the Shella bot. Anyway, uh, there is a like an information portion on the screen, and you can see a progress bar. Like it's saying like 80% done at this point, but it seems to be stuck at the moment. Like this last bit was a lot more than it thought.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, Torque, are you interested in anything over there? What you up to?
He's just looking at the screen trying to see what it
Y-
says.
Yeah, so like it's been switched to common finally, and you can see what looks like areas of the space around the ship. you
Okay.
do you push any of the buttons that are in front of you?
Yeah, he'll start poking at buttons.
Yeah, a few of the buttons that you push change the view of the camera. Like you can see certain parts of the ship where, like, it looks like these are monitoring the external hull damage so that you can actually see what happened, where it happened. And then eventually
Okay.
you keep pressing through, and then you also see like a gun menu pop up. Similar to Scars, it has like a 3-point system that needs to be done. One person has to control loading it, and on your monitor, it doesn't say you have to do that. On your monitor, it says you have to control the navigation of where the guns point. So you're basically aiming on this monitor.
Right.
If you flip through that, the next one is the fire button. So
Does it actually say
technically,
fire on it?
yeah.
Push the button. Push
it's got,
the
like,
button. Sorry.
It's got
Just be
got
kind of
basically
confused. Yeah, he'll push it.
yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so
Where
you
is it
push it.
aiming?
Well, yeah, that's a good question, huh? So, all right, nice. The cannon that was ready to be fired fires, and you guys hear a loud bang in the middle of your conversation. But a projectile of some sort comes flying out from the starboard side of the ship towards the front of you, and Torque, as you're looking at it, you notice that it's following the trail of the target reticule that is on the screen and seems to keep going like that's where it was supposed to go with the target reticule until you eventually can't see it anymore.
Scar raises his hands. I didn't do it.
Somebody activate the weapons.
Torque's gonna raise his hand.
Good job, Torque. We know they work now.
As much as I appreciate the function check, we could have just waited for the report to come back. As
I was
he's
curious. It said fire.
By the way, as soon as he fired it, it went from the 80 to 95, and now it's finishing up to 97. And Shella pops back up. Well, I can tell you this much right now. One of the guns are working properly. Good job. Unfortunately, there's like several guns on this ship, but none of them work. They will totally need to be replaced.
All right.
Fear
Let me
not.
just
Most weaponry you buy in space will have weapon drives you can apply with them as well. Unfortunately, we don't know where these damn vendors are. Damn it!
Well, first we need money to buy weapon drives.
Shella set up course for the asteroid belt so we could start mining operations. Roger that! And then eventually the ship kind of like moves in a direction as it's kind of like aligning, you know, like alignmenting. Like, I don't know if you played Star Citizen, you get a line towards your waypoint, and then eventually the ship starts to project itself in a direction.
Kipper, do you know if we have any mining tools on the ship?
He looks at you and laughs. Can't
I
wait
think
to throw
he
you
means
into
the
space.
gun.
Wait, what?
Can't
The
wait
guns
to
go
throw
boom,
you in
boom.
space.
You're joking, right? You're not just gonna throw me out there, right?
Oh no, is the stream not working good, guys? Uh-oh, I am getting some lag spikes.
Oh.
That's unfortunate. T-Mobile!
it's buffering
I
for me
ruined the
now
day.
too.
Yeah, sorry about that. We will definitely give it a break soon. I might have to come up with a cooling system for it or something. Them are the breaks, my friends. But at any rate, as you guys are kind of like, curious if I need to start recording instead. Probably wouldn't hurt. All right, editor Starwind, in case you have to. This is where we are. We are. How long are we into this, guys? Let me check that information.
An hour.
Now,
We are 1 hour in, and yeah, 1 hour 1 minute. So Starwind editor, if you want, you can edit this and make it work. So, but the fact is, I do want chat to catch up. When I go on break, I'll go ahead and have the stream reset, and then we'll see if that fixes it. But thank you guys, I appreciate the heads up. But yeah, you guys are currently in this deck, taking it easy as a ship location is finally picked. You're going towards an asteroid belt. And yeah, Kipper's just like... and he says, you know how to swing a pickaxe, right?
I know how to swing a sword, so it can't be too hard.
Yeah, that'll work. I'm just... Insight check him, Scar, damn! Don't make me play your characters for you guys, come on.
I believe Kipper. I trust Kipper. That's why
Do you?
I'm not
Okay.
inside checking him. Yeah.
No, go ahead, insight check him though. 'Cause
Okay.
I got a feeling it's gonna be low anyway.
My insight is very low. So 17.
You trust him, but at the same time, there seems to be a hint of sarcasm in there.
Yeah. But I figured, because I figured he needs us. He's not just gonna get rid of us now.
Mm-hmm. We also have, and I know we haven't interacted with them, but there are the 2 plasmoids that have been wandering the ship, trying to maintain things as well. So if you ever
Can
want to
they read our
incorporate,
common?
it's a
Can
good
they
question.
read our common?
Well, you'll find out. You'll probably hear some. What the hell is this shit going on? If you were to find one of them, I can't read. Somebody took away my ability to read. What is this? They are roughly 2 minutes behind. Yeah, I'll do a refresh on the stream when we get out of this, guys. Yeah, it is definitely going in and out. But it's still trying to stream. I guess that's progress. All right. You guys want to just go ahead and take a break now, and then we try to fix this and see if we can't get everybody up to speed?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah,
Alright.
I think
Sounds
that would
good.
be good.
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take a break. I am currently recording the session just in case, but we will take a break, and if anything happens, I will definitely upload to YouTube with a full archive of whatever you might have missed. But we're going to try to get everybody on the same page so you guys can use Dixper. All right, stay tuned.
Yes.
Be back about 10-15 minutes. We're going to get drinks and all that good stuff and hopefully fix the stream. Choo-choo.